All right, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're here tonight with SoMo Racing League's TopCityTravel.com B Series. We are at Las Vegas. Oh, come on, Siri. We're at Las Vegas, and this is chase race number 3 of the contender round. And we're going to see who's going to be the bottom 4 that are not going to make it to round 2. I'm here with Wingnut. What's up, Mr. Wingnut? How you doing, buddy?
Howdy, partner. G'day, mate.
There you go. How you doing up there?
I'm doing all right, mate. Nice day here. Not cold at all.
Oh, that's good, man. You ready for some hot racing here, man? See who's going to throw the dice?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be glorious.
We got 17 guys out here right now. I'm going to pull up the chase grid real quick and show you who's all what. Right now, the guys in the chase, the bottom 4 in red, Brian Neff, Ron Hollyfield, Jeff Glockner, Tim Lewis are the 4 guys on the bubble. This is the last chance for those guys to try and secure their spot into the next round.
I believe these 2 of those are not here. I can't see Brian Neff nor, what's the last one you said? Bob, damn it.
Yeah, Timothy Lewis, he has left. He went to go do some dirt. So Timothy Lewis will definitely not make it into the next one. It's just unfortunate because he really had a good shot at it. Also, I do not see Len McNeese here.
Nope, I don't believe I see him as well.
And Len McNeese is one of the guys in the blue that's kind of secured into the spot. So kind of wondering what happened there with Len. But we'll see what happens tonight, and hopefully next week, when we come back live, we'll see who the guys are that move on. But we have, let me go over something real quick. The current reigning champion is Adam Baker, driver of the number 48. And Adam Baker is going to try and defend this championship here. What are we looking at? A bunch of buildings. We'll see if Adam Baker can make it 2 in a row on the championships. He's got a really good chance here, but the man to look out for tonight is Braden Johnson.
Oh, yeah, for him and Baker, they probably just got like 1/100th of a second in their laps in practice. They're both really damn fast here, as well as Wall and other various drivers as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really far off at all. And Travis Wall sitting in 3rd, Joe Mitchell 4th, Seth Schultz in 5th. And Seth Schultz on Sunday night, they're going to the Xfinity Series that we'll be bringing to you live with Die Hard Racing League. And so he's sitting 5th there with these guys, and some of these guys are really good. So it's definitely going to be a good season over there.
Oh, yeah. Interesting to see where these guys pop out in qualifying right now, because this is obviously all in practice.
And then your boy, Jay Felton, number 9. He's sitting in 9th.
He's alive.
Yeah.
See if he gets good luck this race.
And he's up in North Carolina, too, right on 3 miles off the shore. Thankfully, he wasn't hit as hard as they expected it to be. And he's got power, and he is out here racing. I was messaging him quite a bit to, keep an eye on him and his wife, man, make sure they didn't float away somewhere.
Times to see him leave the country.
He'd have been out your way in about a week, But yeah, it's pretty bad, man. All the stuff that's going out there. Anybody up in that way in North Carolina, South Carolina, and all those areas affected, really sorry to hear. Stay strong, man. Hope you guys can get rebuilt and get life back to normal soon. We got really lucky down here. I'm down here in Georgia, and we got really lucky, man. It turned to the north and didn't come down this way. Just the year sooner before that, we were being hit with the remnants of Irma. So we all know that only too well.
Oh, yeah, it's getting worse, too.
Yeah.
But it's good to see that hopefully everyone's still alive and safe. And apparently the computers are working. Glad to see.
We had a pretty good season here so far with SoMo and the TopCityTravel.com B Series. These guys have been putting on a real good show, been some real good racing. Right now they're getting ready to kick it over to qualify. It is a single car qualify, 5 minutes. No fast repairs and 5-minute damage clock. And I believe the stages should be set at laps 45 and 90. I didn't check with the admins, but I know that's usually about where they sit. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Let's go with the number 73 of Jeff Sharp as he gets out there to take his first lap. We'll put the qualified ticker up. We'll keep an eye on some times. Braden Johnson was the fastest out here tonight so far during practice. We'll see if he can back it up with a pole position here.
It was definitely fastest, but just by a little bit. There's very little difference between these guys. They're all really fast.
And you know what it is too with qualify, man. These guys are gonna put it out there.
Oh yeah. You're gonna watch a lot of them dive down onto that apron too on the stretch at the end, just trying to get any like 100,000th of a second. Doesn't matter, whatever they can get.
Let's jump inside. We'll take a gyro ride around with the number 73, Jeff Sharp. Yeah, I was racing with these guys last night at Darlington, man. I got frustrated halfway through, ended up wrecking the car and quit, man. It was just an awful race.
So Schultz going in for his first lap?
Schultz with it. Yeah, not bad. Look at Jeff Sharp, 37.14. Let's see who else is out here on the track. Let's take a ride around with Adam Baker.
Bunch of times coming in. Adam Baker just took the first place from Schultz. Interestingly, he did almost the exact same time Braden Johnson did in practice. So
I wonder if Braden Johnson now is going to be able to back that up. No, so far Johnson's sitting 6th.
That's an absolutely blistering lap for Baker, because Johnson may have been with draft in the practice. So that's a really damn fast lap. But there you go, Johnson's come up into 3rd now.
Yeah, he moved it up to 3rd. And look at Jay Felton there, so far sitting in 4th. Let's take a look at Joe Mitchell right now, another driver here with a bunch of wins. See if Joe's got anything for these guys. Joe's, I think they were calling him the sandbagger for a little while because he'll probably end up on the top. Front row Joe. And if you ask Joe, he'll tell you, yeah, front row Joe. He'll be front row Joe into the wall. And he is backing it back off the track. So let's see. Let's go with Ryan. Oh, Ryan Gemmel's done. Lupa Gonzalez in the number 53. He got 3rd. So he's going to move Braden Johnson back to 4th. Lupa Gonzalez is definitely a tough man to beat.
Never seen Travis Wall do a lap. I'm wondering if he either willingly hasn't done it, or maybe he lost his lap.
No, he likes to start in the back a lot and work his way through. You'll see him. He'll probably start in the back. Probably within 10 laps, he'll be up to almost the top 10. He's pretty fast driver. To go back with,
he's always been definitely racing up to the front all the time.
Yeah, look at Tyler Pluff taking the top spot.
That was a blast out of nowhere. By a pretty good margin too. Pretty much the same margin that Baker had over Seth Schultz. That's actually a damn good lap.
Yeah, we got to see now if Joe's got anything coming to take his first time lap.
Dives himself onto the apron for a bit more speed. Yeah, and Joe takes it.
I told you, you got to look out for Joe. That's a crazy lap.
I say, like, no, didn't see Pluff coming. Didn't see Mitchell coming either. That's a beautiful lap. And we're looking at the practice laps thinking, okay, this is where they're going to be. That's 30.5 at most. And these almost 30.5 flat almost. Like just 0.02 off.
Sandbagging.
Amazing lap.
What's up? What's up there, Tim Giles? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's sandbagging Joe over there, man.
His second lap wasn't quite as good, unfortunately.
And I don't see Seth Hatchell. You know what? Wait a second. Was Seth Hatchell? Boy, I'm confused. Too many sets, man.
I didn't think I saw him here at all today.
I think he was running in the... No, I guess he must not have been running in the B series here because he definitely would have been in the chase. Because he is another one of these top drivers. So I guess I saw Seth Schultz's name and made me think of Seth Hatchell and said, oh, he's not here. All right, looks like the grid. Oh, this phone, I swear I'm going to shoot it, man. Any other time I want Siri to work, it don't. I'm not even saying it, and it's coming on. All right, we're getting ready to get these boys lined up. Let's go down to the grid. We got Joe Mitchell in the number 18 on the pole with a 30.521. Tyler Pluff with another fast lap of 5:40, going to be starting second. Third is going to be Adam Baker. Seth Schultz going to be rolling off here fourth. Lupa Gonzalez going to take fifth off the line tonight. Braden Johnson going to start sixth. Seventh will be Jay Felton. Jeff Sharp is going to be eighth. Ninth is Shane Papala. 10th is Larry Holloway. Wing?
Yeah, we've got Ron Hollifield in 11th and Tom Clayton in 12th. David Gainforth 13th. Mike Grandy 14th. Ryan Gemmell in 15th. Jeff Gluckner 16th. And Travis Wall bringing up the rear in 17th.
Yeah, we'll see Travis Wall. I guarantee within 10, 12 laps, if maybe even sooner, he'll be up there in the top. He's pretty quick, man.
Right.
Pretty fast driver.
Brawls way up to the front for sure, but it's not going to be an easy one for him. There's a lot of really good drivers in here.
Yeah, and it looks like the track's a little bit slick too. Let's take a quick look at the weather. 78 degrees, track temperature of 106, and partly cloudy. It's a little bit hot out there. When the rubber goes down, I think it's going to definitely change things up.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how it goes, especially with the tires dying as well.
All right, pace car is rolling. We're getting ready to go. Leader does have lane choice. Leader can go anytime the pace car goes off. So Joe can wait for the green or he can jump it early. There are no fast repairs. There is a 5-minute damage clock. And the stages should be at laps 45 and 90. So it'll be real curious to see how this shakes out. I'm not sure. I think they can make it on fuel if they save, but I think, by tire drop off and everything, it's probably not going to be worth it.
We'll see. Definitely see a lot of different strategies between these guys. So maybe some guy decides he can stretch it out.
Yeah, we've seen that Sunday night with Die Hard Racing, man. We've seen some crazy strategies going on over there.
I was going to say quickly, I don't know who Tyler Pluff is, but for him to be on the front row, that's pretty damn good. His lap time wasn't that much slower from Mitchell's at all, so he's got a good position, he's got a good pace on him. I'm hoping he can keep that up, because that was, I don't know who you are, but damn, you got good pace.
Yeah, he's a good driver, man. He's a fast driver. He'll be up, as long as he doesn't get caught up in anything, he'll be up in the front fighting all night.
Yep, if we can get a good start, I'll be right next to Mitchell. Take the outside line at the start. Got to be careful though, because he's got Seth Schultz right behind him and Adam Baker beside Schultz. So this is going to be a brutal start.
The pace car's in. Let's see what Joe does. And there it goes.
Like a rocket. Apparently Baker saw that coming because he's right behind him. Went straight past Pluff, left him in the dust.
And we got a big crowd right behind him.
Oh yeah, you got Lupe Gonzalez on the inside of Seth Schultz. Looks like he's going to get that pass on the inside. A few more brawls going on further back in the pack, but it looks like they're all starting a single file pretty quickly.
Yeah, we just have Lupa Gonzalez still down in that low lane. Seth Schultz up there a little bit higher, not giving him the room to slide up just yet.
Oh man, we're almost 3 wide right at the very back. Looks like they're still just 2 wide here, but it's getting close. Someone grows a brass pair of cojones, they might end up going 3 wide here.
And look at that.
And yeah, 3 wide, Travis Wall on the inside. And that is a sudden change.
I tell you, he's a man on the move.
Travis Wall flew past Jeff Gluckner, but you can still got Ryan Gemmell next to Travis Wall at the moment. Wall still on the inside.
And Lupa Gonzalez being on that inside line, losing a bunch of spots right now. He's back side by side with Jay Felton.
You just lose so much pace on those runs.
That inside line is not where you're going to want to be, man.
Oh yeah. And you can gain a little bit of time by sticking your car down the apron on that front stretch, but be warned, it will destroy your tires.
But meanwhile, Joe Mitchell still leading the pack here. He's got about 2 seconds over Adam Baker. Everybody's pretty well single filed out. Tyler Pluff shooting it way high. Go back here to Seth Schultz with Braden Johnson right behind him. Gonna have a good battle going on.
We'll fight in the back of the pack has now calmed down. Travis Wall and Ryan Gemmell got way past Glockner and now leaving him behind. Gemmell's been holding on to the rear of Wall, so he might try and hold on to him to the front of the racetrack. We all know that Wall's got a lot of good pace, so if you can grab onto the rear of someone like that, you might get dragged up to the front.
And I'm watching right now Jay Felton, man. He's slowly closing in on the back of the 3.
Oh yeah, and I think it looks like the 3 is actually catching up a bit with Seth Schultz as well.
Yeah, they were right there almost on Tyler Pluff. So I think if these guys get together, we're going to have a 4-car battle here for 3rd place. Keep an eye on these guys, man. Looks like Lupe Gonzalez does gather it up, and he's going to sit 7th right now, and he's right in front of Shane Papala.
And a quick mention to the guys up front as well. Adam Baker has not let Joe Mitchell break away from him at all. He's been holding on since the start. Hasn't lost any distance at all, just been kind of hanging on there.
And
in fact, looks like he's actually going on the inside right now. Yeah, it looks like Mitchell just didn't have any pace in that exit there, and Baker's going to take the position. Easily.
Yeah, Joe is way up on the wall right there. So Adam Baker's going to take over. Joe Mitchell's going to go back to 2nd. Braden Johnson.
Mitchell's going to get a pretty good run here if he tries for it. But looks like he's going to sit behind him and just grab onto that draft.
We saw Braden Johnson a little bit earlier trying to get by the 28 of Seth Schultz on the inside. Obviously, it didn't work out because he is back behind him. Jay Felton right there.
A little bit of side-by-side action right at the very back between David Gameforth and Ryan Gemmell. Looks like Gemmell's just gained a position on David Gameforth and is now moving up ahead with Travis Wall.
And you're going to see that here, too. The comers and goers, they say, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like Shane Papala going around the outside of Lupe Gonzalez. But Shane moving up to 7th.
He just ducked right down to the low line there for no reason I can ascertain. He just went down to the low line, just let like 2 cars past, I believe.
I don't think there's enough. Ooh, I don't think there's enough grip up there on the outside line yet. Look at this. We got the 12.
Went on the inside of Tyler Pluff.
Yeah.
But looks like both of them didn't get a good run, and now Braden Johnson's got a good run, but he's got nowhere to go. Well, Tyler Pluff just ducked down to the low end.
Wow.
So I guess he decided the low line is better for him, and he's now up to the low side and just let Braden Johnson through.
Look at those guys. 4 of them together right here, man.
Oh, yeah. You notice that watching Braden Johnson just keep ducking onto that apron. If you're doing it lap after lap after lap, that is going to kill his tyres sooner or later. I think out of this front pack, he's really the only guy that's been constantly doing that. And here we go. We see, looks like Seth Schultz was trying to stick his nose in there, but just not quite enough. I think he's going to try it again.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck down there on the bottom. I don't know if that's really going to help him, but he got a good run off that time.
Yeah, he got a good run on the Tyler this time. He's on the low line here. He didn't try and take the open to get a bit more speed. He's probably just trying to keep Pluff where he wants him. See if he gets the run on an entrance here.
Man, they are side by side.
Oh, Pluff is really holding out that outside line. He's just making Seth Schultz work for it. And as he's been doing that, Jay Felton's just been sitting behind all this going like, well, I can get pace, but I can't go anywhere until these guys figure out what they're doing.
And Shane Papala right there behind Jay, like, come on, man, you guys got to move out the way.
Oh, yeah.
See,
They're starting to get into peak hour traffic here. Just get moving, please, guys.
If you're Tyler Pluff right now, you're like watching and saying, man, when's his tires going to burn up? Leave me alone.
Yeah, if you can hold that outside line and keep your pace up. Whoa, whoa!
Ooh, Schultz going around.
Yeah, Schultz just had a bad run there and just got sent one right up the rear by Shea Papala.
Wow, good save by him. Let's go back real quick. Take a look and see what happened here.
Look, just had really bad exit in that corner, and Shea was putting his foot down and just nope. One was slowing down, one was accelerating, just a bad mix.
Wow, I'll tell you what, that was a good save on his part, man. Didn't really hit anything, just burned them tires up. Still plenty time, though, to recover from that.
And Jeff Sharp had a little wiggle in the entry to the next corner after, so.
Yeah, well, he was.
Things shake up a little bit for sure.
He was there when it happened, so, you know, I'm sure that opened his eyes up quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
We got Lupe Gonzalez.
Sure.
Yeah.
Still got Joe Mitchell and Adam Baker up front, but you're now seeing Braden Johnson catching up to them pretty quickly.
And Jay Felton.
Jay Felton and Tyler Pluff. Tyler Pluff started in second, so a fifth is not bad for him right now.
Nah, it's still early too. These guys got to figure out what these cars are gonna do. Kind of get the feel for it. Obviously, the track is gonna change as the race goes on, so these guys just need to, see what these cars are gonna do for them.
Oh yeah, Seth's still on the lead lap. He's got the car going. No worries. I guess he's just hoping for a safety car now, so he does not get lapped and go a lap down.
Yeah, we're coming
Then again,
to we're coming to lap 15, and lap 45 should be the first stage. Let's see who.
We want to keep our eyes on this little pack in the middle: Tyler Pluff, Shaper Parler, Lupe Gonzalez. Because I can see these, watching these guys, and I'm getting the feeling they're going to come together pretty soon. Lupe's got good pace, Shade's got good pace, Pluff's got good pace as well. But they are in the draft, and they are going to start dragging towards them. So just watch these guys, watch this space. Something will happen at some point, I promise you. Your money back guarantee.
And we see a couple of the drivers do have, you see the red banner over Shane Papala's, and I think the red banner over Adam Baker's. Those are guys that are in the chase. Most of the guys will probably have them on next week's race. So it'll make it a lot easier to see who the guys are in the chase here.
And Shay's now right on the rear of Tyler Pluff.
Yeah, he's not messing around.
This could definitely warm up quite a bit.
Shane taking a look low.
Oh, yeah. So far, this track's definitely showing that the Highland's got a lot of pace. People have been managing to make passes on the low end, but you got to make it quick, otherwise you're going to start killing your tires for no real gain.
And that could be it.
Shay's going to go for it. He's going to try and get it down low. It looks like he's going to get the pace on exit, and he's just going to take Pluff. Pluff had a bit of a wiggle, lost a bit of pace.
Yeah, I was going to say, Pluff had a moment.
Yeah, and Lupe's going to take a position as well, but Lupe's got a good run too. He might try and duck underneath Shay. Nope, he backs up.
Yeah, Tyler Pluff had a moment there. Not too bad, though. Still got a pretty decent car. Got it all in one piece. Let's go back real quick. Take a look where Travis Wall is. So far, Wall's sitting in 13th. And it looks like he's got some right side damage on the car. So somewhere along the line.
He did have a bit of a love tap with the wall. And I think he's lost quite a bit of pace there. He's still got good pace. He's just sitting right at the back there. But not the charge we were expecting.
No. He'll have to get in and try and get some of that damage repaired. Let's take a look. We'll throw up the three-car battle here with Shane, Lupe Gonzalez, and Tyler Pluff.
A little fight behind him with Larry Holloway and Jeff Sharp. Larry Holloway on the inside. Just got his nose in there. But I don't think he's going to be able to hold that on the next straight. I think Jeff Sharp's going to leave him in the dust.
Larry's fighting back, though.
Oh yeah, it looks like he didn't actually gain much time on him at all. But he has managed to just push him behind a bit. Jeff Sharp might get it on this exit here.
And look at that.
I say, Larry Holloway made him work for that, but he still managed to hold his position.
And take a look at Shane Papala and Lupe Gonzalez. Lupe Gonzalez was all over the back of the car, and they are breaking away from Tyler Pluff.
Yeah, I think Pluff's starting to lose his pace, unfortunately. He had really good pace in practice, and definitely good pace in quality, but at the moment it's just seeing that just start slipping away from him.
Back here to Mike Grandy and Tom Clayton, 11th and 12th. Clayton in the 66 up high, Grandy in the 2 down low.
Oh, a Wall in there as well. Wall had all the pace there, just nothing to do with it. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to give the 66 a little bit of steam. Oh, no, the 66. Does he save it through the grass?
He does indeed. Loses his time, loses his position, but still alive.
Wow, not bad, man. Good save.
Fortunately, he has now lost the draft, his buddies, his positions. But the car is not dead and it is not broken, so I'd still call that a win.
Wow, we just went back to go look at it, and that was so close in front of the number 2, man. I don't know how Mike Grandy did not make contact with him, but wow, good save.
And good news for Wall. Wall managed to get past Mike Grandy now as well, so he's back on the charge again.
Yeah, he wants that caution to come out, get in there, and get some of that damage fixed. You gotta have that damage fixed at a track like this.
You know, up a little further ahead with Shea Papala and Lupe Gonzalez, they've separated a little bit now, so that fight's kind of gone a little quiet for now. Oddly enough, Shay's taking a lot lower lines, and Lupe's taking the really high last line.
Yeah, I've been watching him. He's been going really high.
Looks like Pluff is pitting, and so is Adam Baker.
I guess these guys, I guess they can't make it.
Well, they don't want to risk it with the tyres. Pluff was definitely losing pace, so it's probably a good call on him to just get freshies in there, try and get that pace back. But Baker's obviously got a plan. Baker always has a plan. But he missed his pit stop.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he had to back up a little bit.
That's gonna cost for sure. Even if it was just a second, that's still a second lost. And I see Tom Clayton and Danny Gainford in pits as well. I don't know if they've been there for a while. I'm not sure how much they've been crazy.
Johnson, Felton, Gonzalez, Sharp. All these drivers coming in.
Yep. Apparently, no one wants to be the guy left out on old tires. They all decided, no, we have to follow. This guy's got a plan, and we're gonna steal it. Now Mitchell's been going for pits as well. He's currently your provisional number 1. He's going in as well for his pit stop.
Wow.
I think our number 1 now will be Shea Papala for a lap.
Yeah, he'll get the bonus point for leading a lap. See if he's gonna.
And I believe the first car we have that is in first place of the pitted cars is Tyler Pluff. He's now back up front because of that mistake by Adam Baker. Unless I am mistaken, I believe he's the one for number 1 at the moment.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think so. Just a double check.
And here comes Shane.
Pluff's actually Pluff's managed to gain back essentially the provisional number 1. That's really good luck for him. And right behind him, oh hello there, who be ye? Oh, it's my favourite. It's Jay Felton.
Right now we got Larry Holloway up here leading some laps. So Larry Holloway is going to get a couple bonus points for leading a lap here.
You see the difference from that one lap too. Joe Mitchell pitted a lap after these guys. He was like miles ahead of them. He is now behind them and losing them.
Yeah.
Just that one lap difference just shows like why everyone pitted at once. Because if you did not pit, you are left in the dust.
And right now, look at your top 10, the way they're running. Holloway, Papala, Glockner, Schultz, Hollifield, Johnson, Pluff, Felton, Mitchell, and Gonzalez.
What, did Johnson pit? He did. Johnson pitted, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Johnson is the provisional number 1 and not Pluff.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a distance over Pluff, too, so...
Yeah. Must have missed him, unfortunately. He's just a stealth car right now, I guess.
Somebody got to be.
As well between the old tires and the new tires. Braden Johnson just passed Larry Holloway. He's not even moving.
Yeah. And Jeff Glockner back in the pits. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was Jeff Glockner's first pit. My bad. I thought he was in there before with them.
We've seen Felton close up into the rear of Tyler Pluff. See if Pluff can hold him off for a bit. Not sure who to root for at the moment, but I guess I have to go for my old favourite of Jay Felton.
Yeah.
Get past that guy. Keep going, brother.
Yeah, old Jay having a good run so far, man. He's sitting in 5th. Got a good-looking car out there so far.
Yeah, and once everyone's pitted and the round's complete, then he'll actually be in 3rd place, I believe. But I don't think he's content with that because looks like he's going to try and go for a 2nd.
And he's got the outside line.
Yeah, it looks like Tyler just gave him the outside, just didn't want to try it. And yeah, he's just taking the position. Cleanly, easily. Imagine even dive down to the apron after. Not quite sure why Pluff picked the inside there. Not only did he get the slower pace, he also burnt his tyres up a little bit more for no real reason.
Well, he could be, I know Tyler Pluff wasn't eligible for the chase. And I know Jay Felton is then, and he could just be giving him the spot because of the chase.
That's true. He could be being a nice guy, but that's not what racing's about.
You want to see paint, right?
Yeah, I want to have everyone have a nice little stripe on their car, and if the stripe is another car's paint, that's even better.
Yeah. Right now, Seth Schultz, who had a little bit of trouble early on, is getting scored for leading some laps here. We got 15 laps, and we should be 14 laps now. We should be going to our first stage.
I can't even find Seth Schultz. There he is. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't find him looking around the entire track.
Yeah, he still hasn't pitted. The only driver that hasn't pitted yet. So I don't know if he's going to try to stretch it out. He has, what does he have? 15 seconds over second place. I mean, even if he gets loses a couple of spots, he could still ultimately end up in the top 10 of the stage.
So, okay, so we got 14 laps, right, until the first stage. Seth Schultz is about 1.4 seconds slower than Braden, who is currently our second place, or provisional first.
And
if he can hold that same pace and Braden starts losing his tires, he may manage to hold him until the first stage.
Yeah,
that would be an amazing come from behind for Schultz for that.
Because Braden is still 14 seconds behind, and we are.
He's catching pretty fast. He's catching by about a second a lap.
Yeah.
So it will probably be close if Schultz can find a little bit more pace and Braden can lose some. Schultz may be able to pull this up from absolute nowhere, from out of his rectum. He come from like last to first in stage one.
Well, we're inside right now with Braden Johnson, who started 6th, and he is currently in 2nd, trying to hunt down the 28 of Seth Schultz up there.
A quick mention as well is that Joe Mitchell has passed Tyler Pluff now, so Mitchell is now in 4th and moving up.
And you know, Tyler Pluff could be just waiting till after the stage. You know, it's a little early to start taking too many chances, you know.
Well, he could definitely be playing it safe right now.
And Seth Schultz did come in.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, we were all hopeful.
So Braden Johnson's going to go to the lead. We'll see if Braden Johnson can hang on for almost another 10 laps here.
Well, Jay Felton is slowly catching him by about 0.1 of a second per lap.
Yeah,
so
I was just going to say.
Getting up to him.
Jay's only 1.2 behind him. Take a look at this.
If he can keep that up, he may just be able to do it. Also, interesting. Seth Schultz is now exiting and is almost onto the backstretch already. Unfortunately, I believe he was just ahead, so he's well back down in positions now. That's a shame. He had his chance to try something crazy, but he tried to keep making sense.
And he is right in front of the leader.
That's not where you want to be. You don't want to be passed by the leader. It never feels good.
You know, I don't know if Braden Johnson will have enough to pass him because Schultz got the fresh tires right now.
Oh yeah, he does have damage as well, but those fresh tires will definitely serve him well in this next lap. And yeah, I think he's just going to leave him behind. Fortunately, last lap, Felton did lose time to Braden, about the same amount of time he gained the previous lap. So, that being said, though, Joe Mitchell caught Felton by 0.3 of a second. So, hello, Mitchell. He's charging back up.
Yeah. Trying to see what's going on over here. David Gainforth, Adam Baker.
We got a little bit of a fight between Jeff Sharp and Shea Papala at the moment. Shea looks like he's got a lot of pace and just hounding the rear of Jeff Sharp. Now going on the inside of him.
And that is for 6th.
Ooh, and that got real close there. Jeff Sharp was on his line. Shea wanted to go a little deeper. Good driving from both of these guys. They didn't touch each other, but that got close.
So Shane will take that spot right now. Go to 6. We'll see if Jeff is going to fight back here going into 1. Does look a little lower, but I just don't think it's there.
I think it's just his line, yeah. That's the line he's been taking so far.
Luba Gonzalez.
He's going to leave him in the dust now.
Look at Luba Gonzalez up in 5th. Tyler Pluff right there in front in the 12 in 4th.
Lupe just flying on that inside line. We're thinking that inside line you can't get a good run on it, but apparently Lupe's found something that we don't understand. We probably worked on that line long enough that they decided, yeah, we probably should make it work for him now.
So Lupe goes up in the 4th. Joe Mitchell is, let's see what he's looking at out his window here. You see Jay Felton right up there in front of Joe, about 4/10 out.
Still catching him per lap. We'll see what happens this lap, how much he gains on him by. Looks like 32.09 for Felton and a 32.008 for Mitchell. So he's definitely still catching it. It's not massively rapid. He's got 5 laps to make it work, but he is definitely catching.
Jay's going to be hard to pass, though. I don't think Jay's going to give it up that easy.
Yeah, there's definitely no reason for him to.
And if you look from Jay Felton's front window, I believe that's Braden Johnson right up there. So
yes,
1, 2, 3.
Fortunately, from what I've seen with the pace, I don't think Felton's going to have enough to be able to get anywhere near him. But you can see him. It's just that, you know, that carrot on a stick just out of reach. You know, you just can't quite grab it.
Yeah, that's the worst, when you can see the driver up in front, but you just can't get there in time. Well, that's not bad. This will only be stage 1. We still got plenty racing to go, man. These guys definitely not disappointing right now.
Oh yeah, they can get fresh tires, repair some little damage they have, and go for it again.
And look at that run Joe Mitchell just got closed up even more.
Oh yeah, last lap 32.24 for Felton, 32.16. So he's about 0.06 per second of a lap faster, which is about the same as last lap. So pretty consistent gain for him. And I think if he keeps that up, in about 3 laps, he'll be right on the rear. And that's about when our stage will happen, so he's got to fight for that.
Yeah, we'll have to keep a real close eye on these two. And look, he's closing in right here. You got that draft. Pull him a little bit closer.
Better and better and better the closer he gets. Oh, wow, that last lap. Felton was a 32.32. Mitchell was 32.18. So he just gained 0.1 of a second on him that lap. So and he's now right on his rear with 2 laps to go till stage ends.
Now, does Mitchell go low or high? That is going to be the question, because I think if he goes low, he's not going to be able to make the pass. I think he's going to have to force the 9 down load in order to get by him.
Yeah, well, Felton's going to take the apron, try and get what little he can. Doesn't help the tires to do it, but I mean, if you're looking for pace, the option's always there. You see Mitchell taking the last line for a while there. He's got really good pace on exit here. If he can keep this up, he's going to try the inside.
Here it goes.
He's starting to stick his nose up there. I don't think he's got the pace anymore all of a sudden.
Yeah, as you see right there, he has to get out of it. Can he get back in the throttle? Is Felton going to fight hard?
Felton's going to put his foot back down straight again.
Oh, man, this is a drag race.
And now Mitchell's the one using the apron, trying to get anything he can.
And that's the stage.
Felton holds on to it by a hair.
Yeah, that was close, though, man. That was a good run right there for Joe.
That's only stage 1.
And Braden Johnson takes it.
I just want to give a wall report. I think we'll call it the wall report. Travis Wall just sitting in 8th. He was about to get past Jeff Sharp, but stage happened, so brand new tyres, he's going to be up and charging again. He gained, what, 4 positions?
Yeah. So for the stage results by the Sim Racing apps, you got Braden Johnson taking stage 1, Jay Felton in 2nd, Joe Mitchell taking 3rd, Lupa Gonzalez 4th, Tyler Pluff 5th, Shane Papala 6th, Jeff Sharp 7th, Travis Wall 8th, Mike Grandy 9th, and Ryan Gemmel rounding out the top 10 of the stages.
And
that was a good run.
In 11th, Tom Clayton 12th, Adam Baker back in 13th. I don't know what happened to him. That's right. He missed his pit stall.
Yeah, he missed his pit stall, and that kind of hurt him a little bit. So
yeah, that's surprising. I think he maybe lost like half a second in that pit stall, but that translated to 10 positions.
We'll have to watch Adam in the pits this time, because I think Adam may try and short fuel or something to gain a couple positions. I wonder if anybody's going to try. Yeah, I think any guy's going to try 2 tires. We've seen it done.
Yep, and whoever does it has either balls of steel or no brain.
Well, this is the time you got to try it, man. You got if you're going to do it, now's the time. It's still early.
We have a lucky dog technically as well. Everyone get into their pits, and
Lupa Gonzalez.
Yeah, Lupe missed his pit stall, unfortunately.
Yeah, we've seen him having to back up. That's going to hurt him too, because he came in.
Like quite a bit. It wasn't like a centimeter. It was like a really big
miss. Here comes Johnson. Here comes Mitchell, Pluff, Felton, Grandy. Oh man, I'll tell you what, that's crazy.
A big cluster of them further back. We have to wait for that to get sorted out.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to call that one, man. I'm going to have to wait for them to cross the line and let iRace figure that out.
Once again, Tyler Pluff is back up at the front.
Yeah.
Whatever lucky rabbit's foot he has, I want it. Can I please have that, please, sir? I'll take whatever it is just giving you that luck, man, because that's amazing. That's twice now. He's gone, like, he's got good pace, but he starts to fall off. But somehow just pops back up at the front again. Like, hi, I'm back.
Yeah,
it's like playing whack-a-mole.
He had a great pit stop, too, man. So we'll see if any of these drivers do, because sometimes we get a couple of drivers that will come back down pit road and top off. And it looks like Seth Schultz coming back down.
Yeah, it looks like Dad Joe Mitchell gained position as well. He gained at least 2 positions there, I believe, or 1. No, we gained 1 position. Felton lost 2. Pluff gained, I think, 1 or 2. So a nice little switch up at the front here. Mitchell's now back in second, right behind Braden Johnson.
And Mike Grandy.
Back and forth.
Look at Mike Grandy. Started 14th.
And Grandy was in 9th. He's now in 5th. That is a pretty good push for him. I've seen Grandy get, every once in a while, he always gets massive gains in the pits. You have to ask what he's doing there, because he's done it more than once now. Whatever he's been paying his pit crew, and I don't know if he's been paying him in booze, cocaine, or just lots of money, because they're really doing well.
So right now our top 10 running order is Braden Johnson. He is the stage 1 winner. Joe Mitchell 2nd. Tyler Pluff 3rd. Jay Felton 4th. Mike Grandy 5th. Ron Hollyfield 6th. Jeff Sharp 7th. Shane Papala 8th. Adam Baker 9th. And Tom Clayton rounding out your top 10. This is chase race number 3 of the first round, Las Vegas, with SoMo Racing League's TopCityTravel.com. You're looking for a vacation, you're looking for a trip, go to TopCityTravel.com. Everything right there, all in one spot, safe and secure, convenient, no hassles, no mess. TopCityTravel.com.
Interesting wall going in the pits.
Yeah, we see a lot of guys come in, try and top off and stretch it out a little bit further for the stage, because we have one more stage.
It's Lupe Gonzalez, the guy who missed his pit stall. So I guess he's decided to change the strategy now and go, all right, I have to push the whole way in. He's going to try and get the whole way. And Tyler Pluff. What?
Yeah, giving up that spot to go into pits and get some fuel. We're going to see some strategy here, man.
I don't get you, Pluff. You're confusing me, man. It's hurting my brain. I think it was a stop and go, actually, by the looks of it, because it didn't stay there for long at all.
Yeah, he probably just topped off and went. I mean, they just made a pit stop, so not much more fuel is going to get in, but that could be the lap or two that gets him the win, the stage win. So Braden Johnson, he's going to take the inside.
Yeah, interestingly, right behind him will be Jay Felton. So Felton's now back in 3rd, and next to him is Mike Grandy. Just surprise, surprise, you popped up in front. I don't know how you got here. Got an amazing pit crew, and he's in a good position now.
So we'll watch Braden Johnson as the pace car gets ready to go in. Braden Johnson going to wait for the green, or is he going to just take off?
Yeah, watch that 4th row as well. We've got Shea Papala and Baker side by side there. So if they get a run, they're going to charge forward.
All right, pace car.
Pace car's going in.
There you go.
And he didn't waste any time. He's gone. Braden Johnson off like a rocket.
And Felton with a good jump.
Felton got a good jump. Mitchell's gone pretty well. He didn't lose too much pace there at all. He could have done a lot worse. He lost 2 positions there, but he's on the outside line here. And yeah, Felton takes 2nd place.
And look at
the rest of the field is still side by side.
Wow. Adam Baker down low. Hollyfield down low. Well, Hollyfield back up now. Papala down low with Baker. And Joe Mitchell. Oh, we got Adam Baker, man, on the charge here.
Oh yeah, he's got absolute pace. And then you can see Shea Papala trying to follow them up with him as well. Shea's sticking his nose underneath Mike Grandy. And yep, he's going to go for it.
Ooh, Grandy blinked real quick too.
I think Shea tapped into him as well, actually.
Probably the best time forward when he blinked, because didn't really hurt him all too much.
Oh, and it's just Adam Baker is just trying to take off. He's now going on the outside of Ron Holyfield there, and he's going to get it too.
Holyfield put up a good fight.
He still had this big pack in the back, side by side still.
There's a lot of shuffling going on right now.
Oh yeah, Ryan Gemmell, Tom Clayton, and Jeff Sharp all fighting it out. And
Wow.
behind them you got David Gainforth. Seth Schultz sitting behind him. Seth Schultz has got a lot of pace as well. Seth's gone the inside.
Did you see that run Clayton just got?
Unfortunately, I did miss that because I just saw Seth Schultz take a position as well.
Yeah, Clayton just went by Gemmell and Sharp like they were standing still on the outside. So Braden Johnson out front. 1/10 behind is Jay Felton, then Joe Mitchell, Adam Baker, and then a little bit further. Is that Schultz?
He's got really good pace right now. He's just charging through this backfield. He's apparently got his car repaired and he's full of fuel, fresh tires, and he's going for it. He just took out Ryan Gemmell as well. And I took out, I mean, passed, not killed him.
Yeah, you better clarify. You better clarify because they'll be looking for him.
And apparently Gemmell's decided, nope, it's not going to be that easy. I'm going to stick my nose underneath you and try and get it back. But I just didn't have the pace.
On back here to Shane Papala.
Yeah, Shane Papala going on the inside of Ron Holyfield.
And Ron Holyfield not... Yeah, he's not making it easy for these guys. He's not going to move over.
Oh yeah, and while Shea went down to that down to the apron, try and gain some speed, that allowed Ron to just go as low as he wanted on the track, so he didn't really lose any time at all. Just took the position back.
Here comes Seth Schultz on the back of the 73 of Jeff Sharp.
Beat me to it, man. Seth Schultz is now right in the rear of Sharp.
And look at right behind Travis Wall and Ryan Gemmell now side by side.
Whoa! Shea was right on the tail. Almost like I thought it was hitting the back of Ron Holyfield back there. He had a really good run out on the exit of 4.
And look at Holyfield. He holds that line, man. Doesn't let Shane slide it up. Tom Clayton and Jeff Sharp starting to get ready to swap some spots here.
And right up front, Felton is right on the tailbone of Braden Johnson. He's caught right up behind him. He's just now holding on to him.
Yeah, he's not really letting him get too far. And look at this.
A little bit of fighting back here, yep. Got Jeff Sharp passing by Tom Clayton, and that gives Jeff Sharp's position as well.
Yeah, it looked like Clayton had a little bit of a moment there because he got way high up on the track.
Now we can see if Seth Schultz has enough pace to try and do a run on Jeff Sharp next. Don't think so, fortunately.
And Clayton trying to tuck in real close to the 28 there, man, and use that draft.
Ron Holyfield is still holding Shea Papala behind him.
Wow.
He's probably got his elbows out and everything, just trying to make his car as wide as possible.
Shane taking another look. Nope, going to go in behind. Try and get as close to him as he can.
Just waiting for the run. Because he's tried, with a little pace he had, to try and get a run. I think he's either waiting for the guy to make a mistake or waiting for a really good run and to try and make a run down one of these straights.
And look at Mike Grandy.
His previous attempts just did not work. He looks like he's going to try it again. Let him know he's there.
Yeah, I think Holyfield's got to make a mistake.
Yeah, it just does, like every time, Holyfield will get that run on the exit. There's just nothing much Shea can do.
Jay needs to go up on the outside.
This fight has taken so long that Mike Grandy is now catching up to the back of them.
Yeah, Grandy was...
This up even more, they'll have Jeff Sharp and Seth Schultz up in their rear. Which Seth is right on the rear of Jeff Sharp.
Oh, he gave him a little tap.
Yeah, basically, you might be bump drafting him.
Yeah, trying to push him up there, man.
Hey, if you can trust the guy and you can do that with him, you can get a lot of time.
Oh, I thought there was going to be contact right there, man. And Papala is going to lose a spot and maybe 2 spots here. Mike Grandy, yep, going to take that spot from him. So fighting on the inside of Holyfield, all those laps really taking a toll on the 89 right there.
Yeah, like you want to try and pass on the inside in one go. If you keep trying and trying and trying, you're going to find that your tires just do not exist anymore. And if you combine that with using the apron, like your rubber's just not going to last.
I know.
You get really good short-term benefits, but in the end, if it does not work, you didn't really have much of a benefit, now did you?
We got Ryan Gamble coming in.
Holford's trying to get a bit more time.
And Ryan Gamble's going into the pits.
I do love watching people going down the apron because you know that's a trade-off. You know they're gaining a bit of time, yes. They're gaining a bit of speed, yes. But they are giving up a big portion of their tires in comparison to the rest of the track. You're essentially saying, I need speed here. And I don't care about the cost.
One thing I'll tell you with Grandy, looks like Grandy was going to try to pass on the outside, but here comes Shane again on the inside now of Grandy.
Yeah, they're still fighting for it. Grandy is not going to give it up just yet. He's got really good pace next to here. You watch him come back up again.
And just not enough room for Shane to slide up and use all that track that he needs.
But I think Shay's going to get it here. Grandy's going to fall back enough that Shay can now take the high line. A good fighting between Grandy and Shay. Grandy fought really hard for that position, but Shay just had enough pace to get back in front of him.
And look at the 28.
All going down low, trying to get a bit of speed.
You see the 28 of Seth Schultz was able to push Sharp up into that fight. So we got a bunch of cars right here looking for the same real estate.
Oh, yeah. While that fight was happening, you've now got Jeff Sharp and Seth Schultz right behind it all.
Yep, right
Not
there.
quite there yet, but they're getting real close. Unfortunately, Jay Felton has fallen back from Braden Johnson, has now fallen into the clutches of Joe Mitchell, who's now right on his rear. So we'll see if Mitchell can pass Felton, where Felton could not do to Braden Johnson. And Schaefer Parler on the inside of Ron Holyfield again! I ever tell you about the definition of insanity?
That's it right there. And if you go back, look at Tyler Pluff and Travis Wall still fighting it out.
Yeah, Pluff was behind Wall a few laps back, and now he's ahead of him. Unfortunately, I did miss that. Both of them did the same thing and just got fresh tires, went to the back of the pack. It's gonna be an interesting fight. The guy who pretty much charges through the field, and the guy who keeps managing to get to the front of the field for some reason.
And Papala does get by Holyfield right there. Holyfield back down low now, going to try.
Yeah, Papala's tires are going to be pretty totaled now, so Roland Huffle does have a pretty good chance of pulling this off. But if Papala does it right, he's going to be able to get that run on exit, and he's just going to leave Holyfield behind.
Yeah.
And he does.
That's where Shane needed to be, though, was up in that top line.
Oh yeah, once you take that high line back and you're not right up against the wall, you can get past pretty much anyone. But you got to make that person leave that line alone and let you have it.
And Schultz did get by Jeff Sharp. Now Schultz is getting close to the back of the number 2 of Grandy.
It looks like Seth Schultz using the use 'em and lose 'em strategy.
Yeah.
And whoa, hello. Looks like Schaefer Parler is pitting.
Ooh, a little bit hot. Or does he slow? Yeah, oh, maybe he slowed it down in time.
Looks like he's all good. Now we have Seth Schultz pretty much on the rear of Mike Grandy and Ron Holyfield. And Grandy's going to go on the inside of Holyfield here. He's going to try and succeed where Shea failed a few times. Unfortunately, that's just going to leave him in the clutches of Seth Schultz with a lot of pace.
And then Jeff Sharp is going to get up there, and if Grandy doesn't slide it up in time. Oh, like, hey, Grandy's coming in. Yep.
So now Schultz is going up another position now. And I think he's going to have the pace to go for Holyfield as well. So Schultz is charging through the field. Oh, hello. We didn't notice this, but someone else is pitted as well. Namely, one Jay Felton.
Oh, yeah. Because Adam Baker now is up in 3rd. Ron Holyfield.
Wait, hold up. Felton did not pit. He dropped out.
Oh, did he?
It looked like his internet went down.
Oh, no.
Damn it. Here we go. Braden Johnson in the pits now.
Yeah, but I was going to say Braden Johnson in right now. Adam Baker's going to move to 2nd. Ron Holyfield, man, having a great run here tonight. Sitting here in 3rd. Seth Schultz trying to look on the outside, and Jeff Sharp not too far behind.
Another interesting thing as well is that Baker's been slowly catching up to Mitchell this whole time. So, and once these guys go through the pits, they're both going to have freshy tires fighting each other.
And here comes Holyfield. He's going to go in.
after all that fighting with Shaper Pile, he's gonna need to get new fresh tires on that thing because they are totaled.
And then you got Johnson
Baker has been catching up constantly, over and over with Mitchell, about 0.2 a lap. In about 2 laps, he'll be right on his tail. And even more crazy is that Seth Schultz is going to be up there as well soon.
Yeah, I was just going to say Seth Schultz up in 3rd. And you go back here, Tyler Pluff in 5th.
Yeah, Pluff went to the back of the field with his little top-up pit.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's back in 5th. And not only is he in 5th, he can actually see the guy who started way up ahead. He can see Baker. He can see Mitchell. He can keep up that pace. And he's running a really good pace too. He's got pace roughly average with the guys up ahead of him. He may be able to keep this up and end up getting past those guys. Have faith, Pluff. You've been lucky a few times. You can get lucky again, man.
We're inside his car right now looking for that rabbit's foot.
Yeah, it's got to be there somewhere, man. I swear. Make sure to check behind the brake pedal. It might be there. You don't need brakes in these cars, right?
Not right now.
We see Larry Holloway trying to get on the inside of Jeff Sharp, but I think he's actually a lap down, so. And hello there! One Mr. Adam Baker is now pretty much right on the rear end of Joe Mitchell.
Yeah, we're inside with Adam Baker, and look at that closing speed he's got on him, man.
Oh yeah, he's going to go just dive on the inside. He's not going to wait, he's not going to give it any time, just dive on the inside and try and make the pass straight away. And I think if he gets his exit, he may end up getting it.
Ooh, he got a little wiggly.
Yeah, he saw he put his foot down as hard as he could try and get pace. And hello, who's this popping up to the rear as well? Seth Schultz with a flying lap. Wow.
Wow.
It's almost like Mitchell wasn't even moving. That is a beautiful lap and pass from Seth Schultz. He's now right behind Baker, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know where Seth Schultz came from, but he appeared out of nowhere, struck like lightning, and off he goes.
Schultz ran a 32.4. Joe Mitchell ran a 33.0. So Joe is definitely falling off pace here. I believe we're going to see him start coming down pit road pretty soon.
Yeah, I think he might have just had a bad lap and everyone capitalized. I'm not quite sure, but that was a rather sudden change. Now our front three looks entirely different. You now got Baker, then Schultz, and then Mitchell after that.
Let's throw the top 3 up here. Adam Baker said Schultz.
Schultz is finished yet. I get the distinct feeling that Schultz has still got pace and is still going to charge because he is still faster than Adam Baker.
Yeah, he's definitely a lot faster that time by.
That being said, I get the feeling Larry Holloway's going to get a... Whoa, hello!
Oh.
What happened there? Baker touched the wall?
I think so. Let me back it up real quick and take a look. I think... Yeah, Baker got a little... Not too hard, but enough to stick him.
That was a pretty bad hit. It didn't really do any damage, I didn't think, but it slowed him down so horribly.
Yeah, it stuck him there.
Oh, yeah. And now you got Shaper Pile going on the inside of Baker. I think...
He's the lap down.
Exactly, yeah. He's the first lap down car. So Shea is technically, once all the pits are done, I believe, going to be roughly your first place.
Look at this. Almost 3 wide right here with Shane.
Pretty much are at this point.
Holloway. Schultz. Johnson.
That's going to be really annoying for Schultz, because Schultz was pretty much ahead of Baker there, and he just lost that to Baker now. No, wait, hold on.
No, Schultz still up there, yeah.
That car's someone else. My bad.
That's Holloway.
I'm used to Baker's bloody Hot Wheels car being blue. That now it's black. It's very confusing. You hear me, Baker? Damn it.
Go back to your old car.
Oh, hello. We got a crash further back. Warren Holyfield and Tom Clayton.
Oh, let's go back and see. It's not
so
yellow.
Was David Gainforth originally, and then it.
Oh, yeah. We saw David Gainforth. Oh, and Holloway. If you go back and look at that, Holloway didn't even make contact with him. More of a net code.
Yeah, that was a netcode issue for sure. You even see the sparks where the hit apparently happened, but the hit just did not happen.
Yeah, they were miles apart. Oh, man, a shame for Clayton there.
Yeah, both cars definitely felt that. That's a damn shame. And luckily for David Gainforth, he managed to get away from that one scot-free and flying off. No damage as far as we can see.
And look at this. Adam Baker, Joe Mitchell. Jeff Sharp is your 4th place driver. Oh, Joe Mitchell, I believe, got a little... I don't know if he hit the wall or got just a little bit squirrely, but... Yeah, maybe just a little squirrely.
See Seth Schultz leaving Baker in the dust. He's just gone.
Yeah,
the question's going to be, I'm really curious about this. I'm wondering what you think. You think Seth Schultz can make it to lap 90? He's got 11 laps to go.
Boy, that's going to be close.
None of these guys have pitted. Like Baker, Schultz, and I think Mitchell have not pitted. So, can they make... Oh, and Mitchell, I think, just went into the wall there. Losing time again. I get the... this is my guess. This is my personal guess. I think Schultz is going to make it all the way to lap 90 in first place.
And look at Travis Wall, Lupe Gonzalez. 4-6. Wall's closing in on 6th place, Lupe Gonzalez here.
They're getting near the 3 wide here. Everyone's trying to find their position between Lupe Gonzalez, Jeff Sharp, and Tyler Pluff.
Wall down low.
Remember, Pluff started at the back of the pack when he pitted, like after everyone else pitted, essentially.
Yeah, and he's up here running 4th.
Yeah, it's wherever that lucky rabbit's foot is, I gotta go find it. It's gonna be a scavenger hunt to find the lucky rabbit's foot in that car. After a few laps in this track, it's not gonna be where you expect it to be.
And Gonzalez gets around Sharp. I don't know what happened with Sharp there, but Sharp just gave up a bunch of positions. Unless he's planning on coming into the pits and just trying to clear himself a lane. But we have Joe Mitchell and Adam Baker now with Pluff and look at that, Gonzalez on the inside.
You're going to take 2 positions doing that too. Unless Baker's going to fight back there for sure, but has Lupe got the run here? Because Mitchell is in the way of Baker.
And it looked
looks like Baker's going to take it no worries and then get in front of Lupe.
I was going to say, it looked like the 12 was thinking about going 3 wide there for a minute.
And Seth Schultz.
Look at 48 into the wall. They were 3 wide.
Baker lost a lot of positions there. He's going to keep losing more because now you got Travis Wall right behind him, and Wall is not a slow boy.
This is going to get interesting now.
Oh yeah, and the good thing is, see all these drivers together. You got Mitchell up front, you got Lupe Gonzalez, Tyler Pluff, Adam Baker, and Travis Wall.
And here comes Travis Wall.
You got Mitchell who's always up in front, and Gonzalez who always starts at the back.
And look at Pluff.
Always up front, and the same thing with Wall, always starts at the back. This is a great little fight.
Wall takes it from Baker, and man, Tyler Pluff down low.
Also, that car you saw past the wall, by the way, is Jay Felton. He's back on the track, but he is 9 laps down.
Oh, man, that's a shame. He had a great car here tonight, too.
And you can see he's definitely still got good pace, but again, he's on freshy tires, so little bias.
Just a little bit.
Just a little tiny bit, yeah. Just a little bit.
Man, look at this mess back here. Pluff, Wall, and Gonzalez.
Yeah, are you sure we're at lap 85? Because it feels like we're at lap 1 right now.
I know. Feels like we're at 3 to go. Lap 90, we're going to be coming to stage 2 right now. Looking pretty good for Seth Schultz if he can keep it together.
Lupe Gonzalez had a bit of wiggle there, and it looks like Tyler Pluff is going to try and pass on the inside. Pluff may get a 3rd place finish here. But that being said, Wall is behind Lupe as well. Wall's going on the inside.
Yeah,
Wall is charging.
Lupe unfortunately had to take it up a little bit higher than he wanted. There he goes back down to the bottom. Going to try and hang on to 5th. Adam Baker, though, coming on there real strong.
Yeah, Baker's trying to take the outside there, see if he can try and get the outside run. If he can get on the outside, it's bloody great, but he's just going to get enough pace. It looks like he's going to get it too. Lupe is just not quite as fast as he once was.
And Braden Johnson, your first stage winner right now, sitting in 9th.
Yeah, I believe Braden, Shea, and other guys all pitted, if I remember correctly. The interesting thing to see is that Seth Schultz is actually still in 1st place. He was back in 12th or 13th at the start of this stage with damage.
And he's still running. He's still running some pretty decent times. Last time by was 32.9.
Definitely good and consistent, yeah. And same with him and Joe Mitchell. Both the lap times are consistently good. They're about, I think it's a 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 seconds, way off of where they would want to be. But that being said, for tires this old and cars that aren't exactly fully straight, that's really good pace. What I'm curious about is seeing whether Tyler Pluff can catch Mitchell and hold off Travis Wall, because we know what Wall's like. If he wants to get pace, he'll find pace. And he's definitely aggressive.
Yeah, Tyler Pluff's doing a really good job right now. One more lap.
Yeah. Looks like Seth Schultz has had the right plan here. He's now up in front. He's going to take a stage win, get his fresh tires like everybody else. That's just a bloody well-played race for Seth Schultz there.
And Travis Wall is trying. Looks like Adam Baker is going to get by Lupe Gonzalez. So far, no, Lupe's fighting back.
Oh yeah, Lupe's not going to let him get it for free.
You have to watch these guys at the line. It's going to be close.
Lupe's going down as far as he can to try and get ahead.
And that is the stage. And
I believe Baker might. No, Lupe got it.
Yeah, I was going to say, looks like Lupe got that one.
Yeah, our front three has been changed again. Seth Schultz is now your #1 car, with Joe Mitchell and Tyler Pluffer's back.
Yeah.
Again. Where is that rabbit foot? Where is that rabbit foot?
So Schultz winning stage 2, Joe Mitchell 2nd, Tyler Pluff 3rd, Travis Wall 4th, Lupe Gonzalez 5th, Adam Baker 6th, Jeff Sharp 7th, David Gainforth 8th, Braden Johnson 9th, and Shane Papala rounding out your top 10 here for the stage.
That was a rapid change in this. Like the last one, they all obviously pitted to try and get tires and fuel and whatnot. And this side, they just decided, nah, don't need that. Don't need tires. Don't need fuel. Just go around the track a few times. You'll be fine, mate.
Let's take a quick look here at our summary. Wow, we have 9 lead changes already. This is the second caution, and they're only so far because of the stages. We got 55 laps remaining, so there's definitely going to be one more pit stop for everybody if this stays green.
Yeah, they're going to have to. There's no way you can stretch that out. Oh, actually, I lied. There's probably a way you can definitely stretch it out, but the amount of pace you're going to lose doing it, it's almost definitely not worth it.
Yeah, I mean,
see them all going in the pits here.
You got to be 2 laps ahead in order to want to stay out.
I'm going to say, Seth Schultz is probably, I'm not sure if he's going to be loving life for that damage he took before, but he's going to be pretty happy with himself that he managed to pull that back out of some nether regions. That's amazing to be back up in front.
Watching these guys stop in their stalls. Oh, we got somebody backing up behind Braden Johnson.
That might have been Jeff Sharp then, perhaps?
Yeah, you might be right.
And Seth Schultz is now up. Mitchell's out. Wall's got past Clough. And Lupe Gonzalez is back there as well. It's like a few changes here and there, but nothing's absolutely major. Except Baker's still in the pits.
He might be getting some of that damage repaired. He had a significant amount of right front damage on that car.
Yeah, and I can tell you that you don't want that right front damage. You'll feel fine for a few laps thinking, oh yeah, it's fine. But then you realize, wait, I'm lifting already?
And especially, with one more pit stop at least minimum, might as well get it fixed now. He's got time to get up front. He's got a fast car. Not a bad race so far, man.
You're going to expect one more pits. You're going to expect one more yellow flag, right? You got to think it's going to be a yellow flag in a 50-plus lap stint.
Seth Schultz up front right now. He's got 23 laps led. We're going to take a quick break while these guys finish their pit stops here, and we'll be right back.
I want to leap over buildings, want to fly over the shores, faster than a lightning flash, rushing through the cool night air. So start ignition, count to 0. I just wanna be a superhero.
All right, we're back. We are live. Lights are out on the pace car. And we're going to wait for these guys to go through. So far, we had your stage 1 winner was Braden Johnson. Stage 2 was Seth Schultz. We're coming to lap 95. There should be one more pit stop. There's 145 lap total. And I'll tell you what, man, been some good racing going on so far.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this 50-lap stint. There's got to be some mad scientist somewhere out there in this track who's going to decide, you know what? I'm going to go for the full 50.
The one person I feel really bad for is Jay Felton in that number 9. He's being shown 8 laps down. Unfortunately, man, his connection dropped. And he had a great car. He was up there in the top 3 for quite a while.
He actually made it to the top 2 at one point. I think for a short time he even held the pole, which is a damn shame. He was really good pace and really consistent. I don't think I actually saw him screw up really once. But hey, that's racing and racing online.
Well, at least he's back in it, and still got a chance to move to the next round.
As the pit car goes in, Schultz is holding it,
and there
off
he goes.
There he goes. And Wall saw it coming, and Wall's not going to let Mitchell keep that second place. Travis Wall would take second straight away. That was a damn good run for Schultz. And wow, actually, we're 3 wide. Baker got hit. Baker had an incident with Ron Holliford. And we have another incident.
Oh, Baker into the 66 of Clayton. Clayton hard into the wall.
Yeah, man, incident between Lupe Gonzalez and Shape Impala as well. There was a lot of mess going on there.
Yeah,
and no yellow flag. Off they go.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, Baker and Holyfield, and then again, wow, and Tom Clayton, man, took a hard hit.
Yeah, a few guys definitely did not have a lucky day on that one.
Clayton going to take that behind the wall, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Meanwhile,
and now our front 3 is going to be interesting to see because Wall is right on the rear of Schultz. And watching him, he's really on the rear of him. He keeps catching up to him, back up a little bit. Mitchell's holding on to the rear of Wall, so we'll see if Wall's got anything for Seth Schultz right now.
Yeah, I didn't think Wall was going to have the car for it with that little bit of damage that he has on the right. But, man, I'll tell you what, looking pretty good. Joe Mitchell right now going to try and take a look on the inside. Braden Johnson, man, on a mission right there in 4th.
That's a good pass from Mitchell. Didn't actually need to worry about it at all. Just got the pass done, he's done. That's how you do the pass on the inside without destroying the tires.
And look, here comes Braden Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Wall lost 2 positions there. I guess that was commentator's curse, of course.
I just think, he might have had it for that first lap. I honestly think that a little bit of damage is hurting him.
Yeah, it may be, but let's not keep our eyes off him. I get the feeling he's gonna find that pace again, like he always does. But now you got Mitchell catching up to the rear of Seth Schultz, and you got Braden Johnson hanging on to the rear of Mitchell. So we'll see how this goes. We'll have a little bit of side-by-side action between Mike Randy and Shape Impala.
Yeah, Shape Impala trying to make that pass on the inside around Randy. Not able to do it that lap. See if he can do it this time by.
As we saw with Mitchell, you want to do it quick. You want to get that pass on the inside done. The longer you take, the more it hurts.
Lupe Gonzalez, you see him just jumping down and get past Ron Holyfield.
Unfortunately, Tom Clayton's car was too damaged and he was disqualified.
Yeah, I had a feeling that.
Yeah, there was no way that was going to be a sub 5-minute repair.
No. You have to have magicians out there.
The only way that was going to be less than 5-minute repair is someone went out with a car and went over to the nearest showroom and bought another car. I don't think he pulled it off in 5 minutes. But hey, we see is that David Gameforth on the inside of Jeff Sharp?
Yeah, Gameforth is 2 laps down.
Tyler Pluff on the inside of Jeff Sharp. My bad, sorry.
And Braden Johnson just got by Joe Mitchell. Tyler Pluff now looking to get by Joe Mitchell. I got scared a second ago. Braden Johnson disappeared for a couple seconds.
It was Travis Wall on the inside of Mitchell at the moment.
And Shape Impala back with Mike Grandy one more time again.
Yeah, Wall got the pass on Mitchell.
Yeah.
Nice and clean, slides up ahead. But Mitchell's got a pretty good run. He may try it again. I hope he's just going to slide in behind and just hold on to the back of Wall's car. We're going to see if Braden Johnson has anything for Seth Schultz at the moment. It looks like he's a little faster, not by much. But if he can continue that pace, he will catch him before too long, and he'll get back in the draft. So just keep an eye on this. We'll see if Braden gets any real pace on Schultz. No, this pack behind from Travis Wall all the way back to, who is that, Gameforth? Ugh, that pack is real tight.
Yeah, and here comes Joe Mitchell now looking again.
Yeah,
on the inside.
Way to the outside. Wall's giving him all the room in the world. But he's got the run on exit. Wall just took off on exit.
Yeah, he's running that way high line too.
I think he's got a phone book and he's calling a number. I think it's the Larson line.
The Larson line. I think
Looks like Tyler Pluff on the inside of Mitchell as well. That bottom line just was not a good call. And Tyler Pluff just takes the position back easily. Then again, we are early in the stint. Mitchell could be working on a plan. Lower everyone to a false sense of security.
You know they all need one more stop, so it's going to be, first of all, when you stop and how good you stop.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a big difference right there, too. Anybody slides through their stalls, I wouldn't say you could kiss your night goodbye, but, man, you can wet your lips.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm still going to say, I'm curious who's going to be the mad scientist guy who decides, you know what, I'm going to take 50 laps on a set of tires.
Ooh.
Like, if you do it, like, if you're going to do that, it doesn't really matter that your tires are dying, you have to save fuel at that point, right? So, losing tires, like, after, like, 40 laps, you don't really care anymore. Your tires are ice anyway. I want to see some mad bugger try that out, because it would be great to watch.
You got Adam Baker back here in 11th. The 9 of Jay Felton, he is laps down in 15th. If we go back up to Ron Hollyfield in 10th. And then Lupa Gonzalez, Shane Papala, Mike Grandy, all kind of stuck together right here with the lap down car of Davis.
Papala and Grandy going 3 wide.
3 wide.
Shay's just trying, just give me the position. And no, just nothing he can do. Gameforth's just in the way.
And now Gonzalez.
He's going to slide up in front of Lupe Gonzalez.
Yeah, Gonzalez almost gets the door shut on his nose.
Yeah, that could have been bad for all involved, but everyone knew how much space they had. And news from the front, from the front of the fact, we'll call it. Braden Johnson is catching up to Seth Schultz very handily. He's now pretty much right on his rear. He gained by about 0.08 a lap. He's now well within draft. So we'll see if he can make a move on Seth Schultz. He's got about 35 laps or so to make this work. Oh, sorry, not 35. 30 laps, my bad.
And he's trying. And look at Shane Papala again trying to go around Mike Grandy, man. These guys have been fighting pretty hard all night.
Oh, yeah. That little backpack there has been very interesting to watch. And Shay just dropped a lot of pace. He just dropped, like, it's essentially just like someone just threw an anchor on the back of that car because that thing just stopped. And Lupe got past him, but he had a hell of a wiggle on that outside line. And Mitchell in the pits. Mitchell's going to be our first guy who blinks.
Yeah, I think I'm not great with pit strategy, but I think that's a good move right there by Joe.
You and me both, man. We're the blind leading the blind at this point.
I think that, see, the only thing I get worried about pitting that early is that these guys are going to pit, and by the time they catch me, my tires are going to be pretty much gone. And if it stays green, you're not going to want to stop again. So, but then, if, you know, what I always end up doing, I end up staying out too long, and then by the time I do pit, I'm like history.
So one thing I was curious, I was wondering if Seth Schultz was going to attempt like the no-stop strategy there. Like if he can get up ahead and relax and try and gain some time. But I think if he even wanted to do that, he is not going to be able to because there's one Braden Johnson who is not letting go of his rear.
Yeah, he's not letting him slow down.
Identical lap time, by the way. Both their laps are the exact same.
Wow.
As far as iRacing can tell. So they are definitely not going slow right now. They are pushing it. So if someone was planning to try, you know, last out the 50 laps, that's out the window at this point. They're going to have to pit if they're going to race like this.
And I'm watching right up here with Shane Papala, Lupa Gonzalez, and Mike Grandy. Shane Papala was up there fighting with Mike Grandy, had a little bit of trouble.
Lupe had a pretty good run on Grandy there. He could have tried it on the inside, but he backed off at the last moment. He had a really good run and just like, nope, not worth it.
Yeah, Lupe is pretty smart when it comes to keeping that car alive. Braden Johnson still
unfortunately
within 1 second of Seth Schultz. Look at him right there in the back bumper, just about.
Oh, yeah, we have a nice, like another little fight that's starting to develop. Not quite yet, but Adam Baker and Ron Hollowfield, 9th and 10th. Baker's getting up to the rear of Hollowfield. We'll see if they get have a fight start.
I'm just watching this up here in the front with Braden Johnson and Seth Schultz. I mean, Braden was so close right there.
Oh yeah, and speaking of close, Mike Grandy and Lupe Gonzalez. Lupe was right on Mike Grandy's quarter panel for a while there on the exit of turn 4, but just got, Mike just got the run off on the exit.
Mike's been doing really good.
Every time I run an exit, he gets a really good run over there.
Like these guys have been trying to pass him all night on the inside, and they just can't get it done.
Yeah, like Grandy doesn't have to do much at all. Just
look at the lead. Look at the lead. Look at the lead.
Oh my God! He's gonna try for it.
Braden gets scored your leader that time. We'll see if he can complete the pass in 1 and 2 up here. And looks like he will.
Seth Schultz can hold him there for as long as possible. Yeah, that was a great run from Schultz there.
Wow.
If Seth can hold him down low for as long as possible, Braden will not have any tires left in like 5 laps. Then again, he can also just do what Seth Schultz did and decide, no, I'm not going to play that game, just put his foot in the accelerator.
He did get scored that time by, and now it's going to go back to Seth Schultz being scored as your leader.
Yay, lead changes on the scoreboard.
That's always good to see, because you know there's people out there fighting right now.
Oh yeah, I love these little fights that are going on, like little 2-man fights across the field. Speaking of, we've now got Lupe Gonzalez going on the inside, properly of Mike Grandy this time.
Yeah, and if he can slide it up right there, yeah, looks like Gonzalez gonna grab it.
Grandy might try for the crossover. I don't think he's got the pace. No, he's not going to do it.
Not able to do it that time.
It looked like for a moment he might have had it, but just not quite enough. And I don't think Braden is done with Schultz, not by a long shot, because he is right back on him again. He's now trying to pass on the inside. But nope, he's backed up behind him again.
We're going to jump inside with Braden.
He's trying that low line. It's a good low if you can pull it off, but if you stay down there, man, your tires are not going to like you. But then if you intend to pit, why not burn them up?
Especially if you can get the spot.
Exactly, yeah. If he's intending to pit, this is a damn good call from him. Just try and burn up his tires, try and get past Schultz, and then go for the pit. But if he's going to try and stay out, this is not going to do well for him. I don't think anyone's going to stay out. I think everyone's pushing too hard for that.
I personally don't think they can make it as hard as they've been running.
Yeah, they definitely can't. Like, if Schultz was able to get away from everybody and just relax, he would definitely be able to start saving fuel and tires. But with Braden on his tails, just baying for his blood, there's not a single chance on this track that he can save.
If you look at third place, Tyler Pluff.
Braden is still, like, this is going to be, I'm going to be saying, watching this the whole race now. They're just going to watch Braden just sitting on the rear of Schultz and just waiting for his moment.
Oh, look at.
We had a really good run there. Schultz had a pretty bad one. That almost ended up as an incident.
Oh, look at that. He's got it. He's got the nose down in there, man.
Yeah, he's going to get it there. Schultz gave it to him. Hello, I think Schultz is pitting.
Yeah, Schultz coming into the pits. And Johnson coming into the pits.
Johnson. Oh, what a move.
Oh, man.
Saw Schultz was going to pit. He decided, no, I'm going to pit as well, but I got the position as well. And Pluff following in.
And that should give the lead up to Gonzalez, I believe. Yep, Lupa Gonzalez going to get scored for leading the lap.
That there is a damn good move from Braden. He got the pass him, then he realised, oh, that's why I passed him, because he's going to go for the pit. He's like, nope, I'm going to pit in front of him. Bloody good move.
And look at Tyler Fluff.
Well, he did it with time to spare. I'm willing to bet that Braden will get out ahead of Schultz with room to spare. Then again, I have been wrong many times before.
Takes a big man to admit that. And look, he is going to get out.
And Pluff almost got... Pluff actually gained quite a bit of time in the pits again. Pluff, what are you feeding your crew?
Yeah.
That is amazing. He actually gained quite a lot of time there. He's now right in the rear of Schultz, essentially.
And Adam Baker in second, coming alongside these guys just getting out of the pits. Lupe Gonzalez, though, out here in the front.
Yep, Lupe is now your #1 car. He actually got a lot of space between him and second. If he just decides to hold out there for a while, he might be able to keep that first place for a long time. I don't think he can make it till the end, but he can hold like 20 laps up front, no worries.
Yeah, because him, Adam Baker, I believe are the only two cars that have not pitted yet.
I think there may be a few more, but yes.
Joe Mitchell, yeah. But where's Braden Johnson come out on this? He's sitting right now in 5th. Travis Wall is in 4th.
Lupe's in the pits now.
So that'll give the lead up to Adam Baker. And Shane Papala right behind Adam Baker, going to try to get on the lead lap here. Easily done.
And that's the power of new tires right there. Just look at that. Just not even moving.
And look at Tyler Pluff. Who's he with?
Tyler Pluff is right behind Seth
Schultz. Yeah, for 6th.
This is pretty much a provisional 1, 2, 3. So if Pluff can make this position, this is essentially, if things go the way we expect, 2nd place. But look at the time that Braden got there. That move at the last second from Braden, followed by that really good pit stop, he's just put a lot of space on Seth Schultz. Now Schultz is under attack by Pluff, so I think Braden might be able to run away with this. If things continue, at least. But, we almost had an incident with David Gainforth.
Yeah, we've seen that a little bit earlier with Shane Papala also, and David Gainforth.
Right in the way, essentially. I think he was trying to get out of the way, but I think Braden was expecting something a little different, and when it didn't happen, he's like, oh crap, I'm going to hit this guy. But Pluff is sticking his nose in the inside. He's trying for it. He's putting all of his trust in that lucky rabbit foot, and he's going for it.
Yeah.
And he's got good pace right now, too. He's actually giving Seth Schultz a run for his money.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good after that last stage. I mean, he's been really on fire here.
Oh, if he can keep this up, this is going to be a bloody awesome victory for him. For at least 2nd place. But yeah, he's goes in again, but just every single time you watch Seth Schultz just put his foot down and exit and just leave him in the dust.
That outside line is just where you want to be, man.
Yeah, you want to be there at least on exit for damn sure.
And while they fight, that's allowing the 89 of Shane Papala to close in on these guys. Meanwhile, up front, Joe Mitchell's running 2nd. Adam Baker in the pits. That may put Joe Mitchell to the front if he doesn't come in.
Yeah, it will put Mitchell in the front unless he pits in.
See what
There's
Joe
actually not much
does.
distance between Mitchell and Braden at the moment.
Yeah, he's 4/10 ahead of Travis Wall. And Travis is, let me see, Joe Mitchell ran a 32, Travis won a 31.
Did Mitchell and Wall pit?
I don't think, I know Wall did, I don't think Joe did.
Yeah, because their pace, like, if Mitchell didn't pit, his pace is actually really damn good for tires this old.
Yeah.
So it's essentially about a second off where everyone else is currently running.
Now Travis Wall is going to go up to the lead here.
And man, Pluff is not making life easy on Schultz right now. He's been on his rear for the entire past few laps.
Man, this is ironing out hard. And look at even Braden Johnson
I think Mitchell and Wall have both pitted, unless I am entirely wrong.
Well, it's showing Mitchell had 4 pits. Braden Johnson's got 5 pits. Wall's got 5 pits.
Oh, I
Even
don't see-
Schultz has 5 pits.
Yeah, it's just.
And
sideways. I think Schultz pitted twice at one point, or pitted early.
and look at Johnson got by Mitchell, so Johnson's up in second. Now it's a matter of 17 laps to go. Can Braden Johnson chase down Travis Wall?
Oh yeah, both of them have really good pace. Just for like comparison, last lap Braden did a 31.4, Wall did a 31.6, so he's got the pace to catch him.
And here comes Schultz now to go around Joe Mitchell with Tyler Pluff.
Yeah, I'm guessing at this point that Mitchell did not actually pit because his pace. Oh wow, Pluff actually is going to take advantage of this. He's going to try and get on the inside of Schultz and put his foot down, but no, once again the outside
Did
line.
not
we have
do
yellow.
it.
Oh, we have a yellow. Adam Baker and Ron Holyfield having an incident.
All right, let's get the caution on and go back and take a look.
Looks like Baker got into the rear of Holyfield and just things got messy.
Let's see here. Adam Baker behind Holyfield right now. Yeah, you can see he's closing in on him pretty good. Ooh, I don't know if there was actual contact or not.
Yeah,
Wow.
Will there be like netcode? I don't know if I can see them actually hitting, but you watch, if you get really close, you can watch that. The moment Baker's car taps the back of Holyfield is when he starts really swinging it out there. Tried to save it and just nope, boom. That's going to be Holyfield's race.
It looked like he made a little bump there with him, but wow, man, that was a hard hit.
I think
for
both cars
Holyfield.
are going to be totaled there. Baker's car is smoking like someone who smokes a lot of cigarettes, I guess. I'm out of witty comments right now.
That's all right, bro. Everybody is gonna come down. Yeah, gonna be the money stop here.
Need those freshies.
This is it.
This equalizes everything. So everyone who had like better tires, old tires, new tires, bad tires, this is all equal now. If your car's repaired and you got equal footing here, this is where things are going to change up. Okay, we got one guy who missed this. I think that was Felipe Gonzalez. He missed it twice actually. He missed it, reversed up, missed it, reversed up again to get it in.
And here comes Travis Wall.
We're gonna get his position. He is. Schultz behind him.
It looks like maybe Mitchell.
Freeway spit. I don't know who got that.
It looks like it. Oh, I forgot to take that down. It looks like it's gonna be. Well, I don't know because my scoreboard is wrong, so I'm gonna wait for them to come around and let iRace sort it out. But it looked like it was Mitchell, Schultz.
I'm not sure.
No, it's showing Schultz, Mitchell, and Braden right now.
Why doesn't this thing make any sense?
And I'm seeing some serious smoke coming out of the 48 of Adam Baker, man.
Oh yeah, that thing's probably running on what, 1.5 cylinders?
Yeah, that thing is pretty rough shape right now.
I get the feeling it may take more than 5 minutes to repair that thing, which means he will probably be disqualified.
Will be 13 laps to go this time by. Travis Wall is going to be your leader.
This is going to be an absolute fight to the finish now. You've got a lot of really fast drivers up front. Mitchell's going to be really happy that he managed to get brand new tyres in that now and still be up there with these guys. You got Wall, Seth Schultz, Mitchell, Braden Johnson, Tyler Pluff, Shaper Parler's back there as well, and even Mike Grandy, who's not been easy to pass. This is going to be one hell of a brawl from the start.
Yeah. And believe it or not, 15 lead changes so far, man. And we're only on the caution number 3.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. These guys have been fighting. I expect to see like a Travis Wall v Seth Schultz brawl there. Mitchell's going to be somewhere. You never know what the hell's going on with Mitchell. He's either going to be like he's going to be the slow car people have to pass, which is hard, or he's going to be the guy who passes to like the last moment. He's really hard to predict. Then you got Braden Johnson back there. Tyler Pluff, my lucky rabbit's foot right now.
And then you got
he's not a slouch.
You got Gainforth going to take the wave round, get back on the lead lap. I mean, even though he's been a lap down, his car's been pretty fast. Only
Never
thing
know.
is,
he's
he'll
got
be
12 laps and 12 positions. That can work.
yeah, he'll be on a little bit older tires, but you know, I know a lot of guys are anticipating at the close of the race here, be 1 or 2 more cautions. We'll see. Travis Wall looks like he's setting up to take the inside. We'll have to see if that's what he does stick with. It'll be Travis Wall, Seth Schultz, Joe Mitchell, Braden Johnson, Tyler Pluff, and Shane Papala. Here comes Gainforth coming around to get back to the tail end of the longest line. Looks like Wall is going to take the inside. This possibly could be the last start of the race.
Oh, wow. There's something really interesting. Adam Baker's car is on the track and running and not smoking.
Really?
Yeah. I am utterly confused. Did they just manage to like replace every single piston with no worries?
Yeah.
What the?
And on the lead
What
lap.
magical voodoo was under that hood? There's something up with that car. There's some witchcraft going on in here.
And he's on the lead lap still. See if that thing can hang on for 12 laps, or is it going to blow up?
I mean, voodoo's can't last forever, right?
You never know, man. Lights are out, they're doubled up, and Wall is on the inside. This could be the last start. I have a feeling we may see one more incident, though, before this race is over.
Oh, yeah, these guys are not going to play nice. The first 3 rows are going to fight it out. The pace car goes in. Wall waits a bit. And they puts his foot down.
What a jump.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like Mitchell's going to capitalize on this as well and get back to second place.
And here comes Johnson.
Stick inside Schultz. Well, Schultz is going to fall back to 4th if this continues.
Yeah, Johnson took it down low right after the start-finish line, man. He's not waiting.
And Schultz falls back from 2nd to 4th.
And look at Papala and Pluff side by side. This time Papala on the outside.
Yeah, looks like he might get the position from Pluff. But Pluff is not giving up. He's holding it down. Papala's really squeezing him down there.
And did you see Braden Johnson look like he was almost inside the back of the 18 of Joe Mitchell on that one?
Yeah, we're watching the cream of the crop all come up, rise up to the top.
And here goes Papala now looking on the outside of the 28 of Seth Schultz, going to duck into the inside now.
Johnson right on the back bumper of Mitchell.
Contact.
And Mitchell's going to try and save it. Oh, and he gets
Whoa, what a save. Oh, my goodness.
Amazing drive from Mitchell. Fortunately, he lost
Wow.
He did not kill the car. He did not cause a caution.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Papala and all them guys, man, they just lucked out.
Oh, yeah. And looks like Seth got back into 2nd place. Braden lost that position. And Pluff is now back up there, but Pluff is getting crossed over by Shane Papala.
Yeah, Shane Papala lucked out on that one, man. That happened right in front of him.
That was an amazing save from Mitchell, but oh, you got to be annoyed with that.
That's a heartbreak, man.
Oh, yeah.
And Johnson's trying to get by Schultz. He's got to do it quick if they want to grab that leader. The longer these guys fight.
Tyler Pluff is not giving up. Tyler Pluff is just not letting Shane just take it that easily. He's going to keep fighting over and over.
Yeah, we're coming down to 7 laps to go the next time by the stripe, man.
Braden's
Here goes Johnson.
He's sticking it in there. He's going to try and go for it, but I think Schultz is going to get that runoff exit again. But, yep, there it goes. Not quite enough. He's going to go down to the apron, try and get anything he can get.
Yeah,
but I think Schultz is going to take it.
He's got to get on that high line, man, and pass him on that Larson line up there. Get that 50 cents out, make that phone call, man.
Yeah, man. I think Tyler Pluff is really relying on Lucky Rabbit's foot there. He tried to get his nose in from way back. Didn't quite work. Lost a lot of pace. I think that Lucky Rabbit foot's starting to run out now.
And look at Papala.
From Mike Grandy there.
Look at Papala all the way up to 4th.
Oh, yeah. And you see Braden Johnson on the inside now on the front stretch. He may make it here. We'll see if he can get the pace. And, yeah, he's probably going to take it.
He got Schultz to go up high. See if Schultz can... And he slides it up in front. Now Schultz to the inside.
And now Schultz is going to try the inside of Braden Johnson now. Brayden can keep Schultz down there. He's going to make him burn his tyres and he can try to go off the wall. But I think he doesn't care. He's just going to try and just leave him in the dust. And there you go. High line strength right there.
You see Schultz had to get out of it.
Oh, yeah. There's just nothing you can do.
Now, does Braden have enough 5 laps left? Does he have enough to catch Travis and then pass him?
Yeah, catching is one thing. Passing another. Ooh, I have a car on the wall. What was that? Hold up. Lupe Gonzalez, I believe that was.
Oh, man.
He was grinding along the wall on turn 1 and 2. Looks like he's probably alright, but lost a lot of positions there.
And Shane Papala now closing in on Seth Schultz for 3rd place. Also, Tyler Pluff right there in the number 12, sitting in 5th. We'll keep an eye.
Last lap, you had Travis Wall do a 31.2. Braden Johnson 31.2 as well, but a little faster in the hundreds. So if he keeps up, he might get in draft range to get up to there. But we have Shea Papala on the inside of Seth Schultz.
Yeah, he's going now.
Yeah, Shay's, this is his time to strike. He got 3 laps to go. This is the time to attack. And Shay's making sure he's going to do attack right now. He pushes Schultz right up. He's going to use the apron now, try and get a bit more speed.
Oh, and he's going to get it. Let's see if he can hang on to it.
Yeah, Schultz is not going to make it easy on him. But he's getting really close.
Pluff into Schultz.
Oh, no.
Wow, and he saves it. Did you see that? Oh my goodness.
Damn it, man.
I got to go back.
Save, but never like seeing that when you lose those positions.
I have got to go back on that one. That was a great save right there by Schultz, man. Look at that.
He's
Bang.
a really damn good driver.
Wow, that was crazy. I thought that was going to be it.
Last lap, Travis Wall did a 31.5. Braden Johnson 31.4. And the lap before that, he did 0.1 of a second faster.
And we're coming to the final lap now, man.
Yeah, he's got a lap and a half to do this. He's got to get right up there and get one good run. He's got to catch him and just bolt past him on corner.
Braden's got to be sweating right now.
Yeah, this is one opportunity. Mum spaghetti and all that.
Come on, dude. Oh, no.
Apparently he decided, nope.
Oh, into the wall. And here comes Papala now. Final lap.
I think Shade's going to get past him pretty easily. It looks like Travis Wall's going to get this win because there's no one to really contest him. I mean, short of a minor miracle and a lightning bolt hitting his car, I think he's got him.
Yeah. And Travis Wall, man, let's see. Where did he start tonight?
He started back at the pack like 12th or 13th.
17th.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. He started actually no timer. That's right.
Wow. So
Yeah.
he's going to take the win. Braden Johnson second. And Shane Papala third. Wow, man. That was a great race.
Oh, yeah. Like, come from the back of the pack to first place. Braden Johnson, he always had it there, but just went a little too hot.
Man, I know he's going to be kicking himself. He will be kicking himself on that one.
It happens. You always try and push to find a little bit more, especially at the end like that. Like, this is the moment you use everything you've got. He tried his best, just not quite enough. Just pushed too hard.
So we have number 44, Travis Wall in the Piggly Wiggly Ford Mustang coming out here, taking the win with 19 laps led. Let's see him burn this thing down.
Mama, tell you have to go the one way, not the other way. It's going the wrong way.
That's the way to do it, though, man, right there. Wow, that was definitely a great run, man. Real quick, let me take a quick look at the summary here. Wow, we stayed at 15 lead changes. We had 3 cautions, 2 of them for stages, 1 of them for an actual caution, man. Great run, 144 laps here. We had a ton of racing going on out there. Your stage 1 winner was Braden Johnson. Stage 2 winner was Seth Schultz. We'll get a word in with the drivers in a minute here. Give them a second to collect their thoughts. You want to talk to anybody?
Who was the first top 3?
We have Shane Papala in 3rd, Braden Johnson 2nd, and then Travis Wall, your winner.
I'm all good for today, man. I'm a bit too tired to keep this up.
Right. Oh, I dropped them just that fast. Hey, Shane Papala, SR Broadcast Booth, you got a copy?
Go ahead, Paul.
Hey man, good run, bro. Yeah, you finished third here. Looked like you were stuck back there a little bit. Big time fighting going on with the number two Mike Grandy, and then we saw you have a little bit of trouble with the lap down car of the 101, but you managed to save it, get through, and take a third place finish. Man, tell us what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sitting in third. It's definitely a blessing. I did not have any speed tonight for sure. I missed the mark big time. I could not figure this place out. But yeah, me, Mike Grandy, and Hollyfield there had a great battle all race. It was fun, good, hard, clean racing. We had a good time.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, that inside line looked really tough, but you kept going at it, and we couldn't believe how you were still there fighting for that position. And I kept saying, man, you got to go on the outside, but it looked like some real good racing, you and Hollyfield, and even you and Grandy, man. Looks like guys kept it really clean and finished out pretty good. This is the final stage of the chase for the round one. You're definitely going to be heading over to the next bunch, man. Dude, it's getting crazy.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like everybody has stepped up their game for sure compared to the middle of the season. So, like I said, good, clean, hard racing. That's what you can see here at SoMo. Everybody respects each other, but races hard. But you can go out there and run side by side with a lot of these guys, and you can trust them. They're not going to slide up or hit you. So it makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun, man. I'll tell you what, some good battling out there, man. Good to see you get a nice finish up here. I know it ain't the win, but third place ain't bad, man. You started a little bit back, and we saw, like I said, a little bit of trouble with the lap down car, but man, you managed to get some good strategy and get up there in the front. So congratulations on third. And before we let you get out of here, man, anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I want to thank SR Broadcasting for broadcasting our Wednesday Night League. It's great to go back and watch and check it out. I'd like to thank all of our series sponsors. I'd like to thank Coffee and Glitter Mom for sponsoring our car. I'd like to thank all my teammates at SK Motorsports. And, of course, got to thank my beautiful wife for letting me have a hobby and have some fun.
All right, man. I'm embarrassed to say, but I'm not sure where we're at next week for the next start of the rounds. But I know we'll see you over there, man, and good luck to you.
Yeah, it should be Charlotte, I believe.
Oh, awesome, man. That'll be a good race. You guys did a great race here tonight, man. 145 laps with only 3 cautions and 2 of them being stages. Dude, that was crazy.
Yeah, for sure, especially the way this place is. It was pretty loose, but hitting those bumps can really upset the car and throw you into somebody. So there's a couple close calls tonight, but I think all in all, it was a good race.
Yeah, it definitely was. All right, man. We'll catch up with you next week, and good luck tomorrow night.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. All right, that was Shane Papala, driver number 89, who finished third. Let's see if Mr. Braden Johnson is around here. Yeah, let's get a word in with the number 3 here. Braden Johnson, SR Broadcast Booth, got a copy.
10-4.
Dude, what a race. What a car. What a night. Man, that was just some crazy racing, man. We were watching. We really thought you were going to get Travis Wall there till you caught a little piece of the wall, man. Dude, I know you're a little bit disappointed about that, but tell us about your night, man.
It was all going good. I didn't know I could make it on that second stage, so I just split it in half, and it ended up putting me, I think, around 6th during that next restart. And then after that, I was like, well, I need to get to work. And then I ended up pitting, I think, around lap 119, and I started catching him. And I really think without that last caution, that was my race.
I'll tell you what, man, you definitely had the car to beat tonight, man. That thing was lightning fast. And you were catching Travis Wall there at the end. When we seen you hit the wall, dude, I was like, no, I couldn't believe it, man. But, not bad. You're definitely going to move on to the next round anyway, so it should be pretty good. And I think Shane just told me, I believe it's Charlotte next week. So if you guys put anything on like you had tonight, man, it is going to be a hard race.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely some good racing throughout the field. And during that last lap, I wish I had a couple more, because then I wouldn't have had to, risk as much as I did. But I was just trying to get all I could, because I saw the 10th start coming down, and, I started itching. I wanted to get there.
Yeah, and you didn't really have enough time, too, because we even said, he's got, I think it was 2 laps when you finally cleared and got second place. And I said, man, I wonder if he's got enough to catch up to him and do anything with it in a short time, man. But I'll tell you what, not a bad run, dude. You guys, we've seen some crazy saves out there, too. I don't know if you've seen it, but, man, there was some crazy saves out there on the track. It definitely put on a great show. 145 laps with only 3 cautions and 2 of them for stages. You do get stage 1, so that's going to help you out points-wise. Man, I'll tell you what, it's just crazy. That was a great race, man.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it, and I hated that one of them saves was my fault. I ended up getting into Joe just pushing hard at the end of the race, and I just kind of slid up and I tapped his quarter panel. I'm amazed he saved it. I mean, that was a hell of a save and a hell of a drive.
Yeah, that
from
was.
Joe Mitchell.
That really was a good save, man. I couldn't believe it because it was so fast too, man. But hey, we're down to crunch time, man. Championships on the line. This was the last stage of the first round. We're going into the second round. Dude, you got to bring your game now. You know what I mean? And it looks like you guys really brought it, man. There was some really hard racing out there, man. Congratulations. I know it ain't the win, but second place, dude, that's awesome, man. You had a great car out there tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. It was great to be able to race with these guys, and it was pretty exhilarating. It was a roller coaster for me.
Well, guess what, man? You're higher than 52 inches. You can get back on that ride and do it again.
Anybody bring something good for Thursday?
Yeah. Anybody you want to give a shout out to, man, before we let you get on out of here?
Y'all in the booth and City Travel for sponsoring this race. My girlfriend for painting that Wrangler car I'm out there in, and my uncle for crew chiefing and teammates I was racing with, and yeah, the league as a whole for being a good bunch of guys to come run with.
Awesome. Well, tell them I said hey, congratulations on second, bro, and good luck tomorrow night, and we'll see you next week, man, for the next round.
Thank you. You take care, guys.
All right. All right, we got one more driver to talk to, and that's going to be our winner of tonight's race, Mr. Travis Walton, the number 44. SR broadcast booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Dude, let me tell you something. We saw you starting in the back. You didn't take a time. You started in the back, and I was telling Wingnut here, I said, watch by 10 laps, 11 laps or so, he'll be up there in the top 10. It didn't look as easy to get up there, but dude, you got up there. Not only did you get up there, you got 19 laps led and you take the win. Man, you got to be feeling pretty stoked right now.
Yeah, I really can't complain. It was definitely way more of a struggle to get through the middle half of the field there. Everybody was really quick. I was very surprised about that. I mean, everybody's been getting really good this whole season too, and I don't run this car all that much, so it took me, that's why I kind of got in the room a little earlier than normal. So I got some good laps in and some long tire runs, but yeah, it took me a little longer than I expected to, and thank God for competition cautions and some timely cautions there at the end too.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, that was a crazy race, man. We seen so much hard racing going on. I mean, all through you guys were just stuck together everywhere you went. We saw you get a little bit of damage early on. You managed to get it repaired, get back out there. I wasn't really sure. We were still seeing a little bit of right front damage on the car, so I wasn't really sure. I think that last restart, we saw you lose a couple of positions, or did you give those positions up willingly? We weren't really sure if it was damage that was slowing you down or if that was driver's choice.
Well, I know on that first run it was or I say first one after the first caution, that second run there, I wasn't pushing too hard. I knew it was gonna be tight to make it on fuel, so I came down that last run to that last lap to get fuel. So for that one, it was just pacing myself, make sure I made it to the end, and ended up giving me a lot of track position doing that. So that worked out strategy wise, and then that set me up for the last run there.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was good, man. Those last 3-4 laps, when Braden Johnson finally got by and pulled it out the second, were you aware that he was closing in on you on I think 2 laps to go?
Oh yeah, Yeah. Once he got to second, I was a little concerned, and because he was still within a second from me, so I knew if he pushed hard enough, he could catch me. And I mean, I had a little bit of reserve in the tank too, so I was definitely using it all up, but trying to keep it off the wall. And luckily, something happened because like that last lap, I got a good gap on him, so I kind of say coasted, but definitely was able to have the pressure off of me that last lap.
Yeah, he was coming out. He made a little bit of contact with the wall, not really too bad, but enough to break that run that he had. So that kind of gave you the clear sailing. But man, I think if he wouldn't have hit the wall, man, you guys would have really had a fight at the line. But you come out of here, man. 19 laps led, started 17th, all the way in the back, man. So you get the biggest mover and the winner, man. So congratulations on that.
Alrighty, thank you, sir.
All right, anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Oh, of course, I gotta thank Piggly Wiggly for showing up on my car every week. I gotta thank SoMo for putting on this great league here. Um, not Cindy's fine truck. Top City Travel B Series. This is a pretty fun race to come in when I get a chance to race in here. And thank you for everybody watching. And can't wait for the truck race, our next truck race in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a lot of fun. Well, dude, congratulations on the win, man. Great run tonight, as always, man. And we'll see you next time.
All right, take it easy.
All right. All right, that was our winner, Mr. Travis Wall. And the number 44 comes out here, leads 19 laps, and takes the win. Starts in the back, man. So definitely had a pretty good car for it. I don't know about you, dude, but that was definitely an exciting race.
Oh yeah, that got busy quick.
Yeah.
And it never got quiet. There was always something going on somewhere in the track.
We seen some amazing saves out there. There is one driver I want to get a word in with, Ron Hollyfield.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Hey, Ron Hollyfield, that's our broadcast booth. You got a copy? Hey, Mr. Ron Hollyfield, that's our broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, man, first of all, I got to say, dude, that was an amazing run out there tonight, man. We watched you guys battle it out, especially you, man. Looked like you were having a great run. You really were holding your line, holding on to your spots, man. It was some real good, clean running out there, dude. I know it ain't the finish that you were looking for. That was a really hard hit there at the end, man. But tell us about your race before that.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed, man. I was running pretty good. I pitted on that second stage there and probably should have stayed out. I don't know. Everything's happening so fast, you know. I've seen a couple guys go in, and then on that restart, on that second, after the second stage, Adam got into me, and I don't know what he was doing. He just don't have no respect for anybody on the track. Seems like, I don't know, but anyway, he's got his car down in him. I mean, it's on a restart. You know, we got what 80 laps left to go. I don't know, but anyway, he ran into me, and after that, my car, you know, it was fast, but it wasn't as fast as it was. I couldn't keep up, and seemed like every time he got around me, he had to run into me for some reason. And then at the end, he hit me, and I lost it in that corner and collected him.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I try to drive as clean as I can. I just don't understand somebody with that mentality. I hate to, you know, I'm just really frustrated right now. Had a good run going.
Yeah, you had a really good car going tonight, man.
I mean, I'm sorry, man. I'm just kind of frustrated right now.
No, that's all right, man. Listen, you know, you had a really good car going there tonight too, man. It's a shame because looked like you had this place figured out. We seen you and Shane Papala side by side for a bunch of laps. I mean, great,
Man,
clean driving.
That was fun, dude. I'm gonna tell you, he was all over me, and I knew I couldn't let him by because if I did, you know, 5 others was gonna pass him, and I was just trying to race him clean like I do every week. I try to stay as clean as I can, and we was having a good time, man. I mean, and he didn't ever touch me, and that's where it's at right there, you know.
Yeah.
And man, I'm gonna tell you, it was fun, dude. I was having a good time. You know, that's one of the best runs I've had all season. It was, you know, I hate the outcome, but what can you do, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it really looked like you had the car figured out tonight too, man. Good to see it though. You know, unfortunate for the finish, but still, dude. Hopefully this, you know, is a little motivator here, you know, keeping you moving in the right direction like that with the speed and everything, man. But I just wanted to get a word in with you, man, and just let you know, man, we were impressed. We saw a good run out of you tonight, man. Clean driving, good hard racing, man. It definitely made for a great broadcast.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bud. I mean, that probably knocked me out of the chase. But, you know, I mean, I give all the thanks to my teammate, Jay. He's always trying to help me and, you know, get me a little faster. And man, I just hate it, dude. I mean, I just had a good car, and when you do get a good run like that, it's really disappointing. I know you know what I mean. You've had nights like that too. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, unfortunate, it happens, and there's not a lot you can do at it at the moment. But you know what? We'll pack it up. We'll come back again next week. Try it again, man. And I just want to let you know, you guys put on a great show for us, man. And you know, I guess go cool yourself off, and we'll catch up with you next week, dude.
Hey, thank you, Paul. I mean, I tell you, it really means a lot for you to speak to me, man, and point that out and everything. And I just want to thank everybody putting on the show and the sponsors and everything, because I was having a good time, buddy.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, too, anybody you want to shout out to, man, before we let you go?
Man, my brain's kind of scattered right now. I'm just going to go ahead, I think. But I appreciate everybody that makes this thing happen, especially you, Paul, and all the admins and everything. So.
All right, man. Well, listen, you go celebrate for having a good run here tonight. I mean, not the finish you wanted, but definitely a great car. And good luck tomorrow night, and we'll catch up with you next week.
Thanks, bud.
All right. All right, that was Ron Hollyfield. I had to get a word in with him, and the driver of the number 7, man. He did have a good run here tonight. It looked like he really figured out this car.
It was a really good fight.
Yeah.
He was having really good fights the entire race. It's a shame it ends that way, but that's racing sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can really do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're the wind, like my logo used to say. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug, man. But great run here tonight. So anyhow, bro, let's go over the results, and we'll pack it up and get out of here. How's that sound?
Sounds like a good idea to me.
All right. First of all, let's take a look at the summary here real quick. We had 15 lead changes, 3 cautions. 2 of those cautions were for stages, one at 45 and 90. Braden Johnson won stage 1. Seth Schultz wins stage 2. For your results, you had Travis Wall coming out of here, your winner with 19 laps led. Braden Johnson will take home 2nd. Shane Papala will finish 3rd. Tyler Pluff with a great run will take home 4th. Mike Grandy will be in 5th. Jeff Sharp finishes 6th. Seth Schultz goes to 7th. Lupa Gonzalez finishes 8th. Joe Mitchell 9th. Jeff Glockner 10th. David Gainforth 11th. Adam Baker 12th. Larry Holloway 13th. Jay 14th with unfortunate connection issues, man. Fast car going to finish 14th tonight. Ron Hollyfield finishes 15th, Tom Clayton 16th, and Ryan Gamble will finish 17th here tonight. I believe next week is going to be Charlotte. It'll be the first round of the next stage. Tune in right here at SR Broadcast at 8:45, and we'll see what these guys got. As always, Wingnut, man, appreciate you being here. Had a lot of fun calling the race with you, dude, and be safe out there, bro.
Oh yeah, it's always fun here. Can't wait for the next ones.
All right, stay out of trouble, everybody, and we'll see you, Sunday night with Die Hard Racing League at 8:20 p.m. East. They're going to be starting their first race in the Xfinity Series, and Seth Schultz, one of the owners over there at Die Hard Racing League, going to be over there, so it should be pretty good. So mark that down. Come see us Sunday night at 8:20, and then next Wednesday back here at 8:45 with SoMo Racing League. Till then, peace.
Peace.